And welcome back. It is time now for Daybreak in 10 on Color 10.
We are on the air with you for the next 10 minutes without commercials beginning right now. And first, let's head on over to meteorologist Beth Finello with our forecast first. Good morning, Beth.
Jen, good morning, everyone. Red flag warnings have been issued, and they go from noon today through 6 p.m. this evening for all of us here in the Ozarks, not including northern Arkansas. So a few things you want to remember. Do not burn your trash. Do not burn your yard waste. Limit your outdoor burning today, and be careful where you toss your cigarette butts this afternoon. 52 degrees right now in Springfield, 48 in Branson, 46 in West Plains. Winds out of the south about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Not seeing breezy conditions now, but those will pick up as we head through the afternoon and into the evening as well. 85 degrees today, a lot of sunshine. I gave it the grade of an A for this Wednesday. Warm, sunny, and breezy. Then overnight tonight, a front will come in. That will bring a few clouds, maybe a spotty shower or two. We start off our day tomorrow with temperatures in the 50s, and then we are about 20 degrees colder tomorrow afternoon, only topping off in the lower to middle 60s. So here's what you can expect. That red flag warning, again, starts at noon, goes through 6 o'clock this evening. Limit your outdoor burning today. A front will come in tonight, maybe bring a morning shower or two possible as we continue to ride this temperature roller coaster. In the middle 80s today, in the middle 60s tomorrow, still in the lower 60s on Friday. Very fall-like, and a very fall-like weekend, perfect for all of your activities in the lower 70s. And then another front comes in Sunday into Monday with the possibilities of maybe some showers for the day on Monday, still in the 60s, and we'll stay cool as we head into the middle of next week.
All right, Beth, thank you. Let's check in on some news from around the region. Branson's mask mandate has been extended. The Board of Aldermen passed the extension by a vote of 5-0, with one alderman excusing himself from the final vote.
Though the ordinance was extended indefinitely, there was a lot of opposition last night outside City Hall. Pearl Haining is against the mask mandate and says public rights are being overlooked by city government.
Even though we all are concerned about public health, that doesn't dismiss laws that are already enacted to protect public rights. And so forcing businesses to deny access to people who are not wearing a mask is a clear violation of the Missouri Human Rights Act, and it's also a clear violation of the Federal Civil Rights Act.
Many of those against the mask mandate extension sat in a remote courtroom inside City Hall so that they could actually watch a live stream of that meeting without having to wear one. The aldermen were given a staff report from medical professionals at Cox and Mercy. Dr. David Barbie from Mercy spoke to the aldermen about the effectiveness that masks have.
The severity of the disease is in part proportional to the amount of virus you inhale in. And if you inhale in less virus particles, the likelihood that your disease will be less severe is significantly improved.
Again, by a 5-0 vote, the mask mandate in Branson now extended indefinitely.
New data is revealing there may be a link between COVID-19 and child obesity rates. Color 10's Nija McDonald joins us now live in studio to explain more about this study. Nija, good morning.
Yeah, Jen, well, good morning. The nation's obesity crisis and the pandemic intersect in many ways. For example, school closures can leave children without a regular source of healthy meals or physical activity. Now, in this report, it mentions Jamie Brussell works with the organization who conducted the State of Childhood Obesity Report and says kids from lower income families are twice as likely to have children from more affluent families. She says COVID presents an opportunity to rethink policies and structures while also redesigning programs to prevent disease and better promote health for all. Local physicians echo the link between COVID and child obesity rates. Dr. John Branson of Mercy Hospital says children should get at least 1 hour of aerobic exercise a day.
That's running around the house, if that's just using a treadmill or doing some kind of exercise equipment in the house, or if that's going somewhere to do something. They just have to find some avenue to have some exercise. I know they need to do their schoolwork, so using the electronics and the computers for school is great, but I try to encourage them to limit their entertainment use of electronics. So once the schoolwork is done, a little bit of videos or things like that or games are okay, but we really try to keep that amount decreased.
There's also a need for sleep, making sure that your child is getting enough rest. So he says to make sure that you maintain a healthy sleep schedule.
Jim McDonald this morning. Thank you. We put crime into focus now. 4 of the 9 suspects allegedly involved in a murder in Lawrence County will be arraigned in court today. All of them face charges of at least first-degree murder, first-degree assault, and kidnapping. The charges come from the deadly shooting of Sarah Pascoe. All suspects are now in jail without bond.
A homicide investigation is underway in Carthage, Missouri. Yesterday, police were called out to North Garrison for a report of gunshots, and they found a 30-year-old man dead in an alley. Police believe this is an isolated incident, and no suspects have been identified so far.
Go to some news around the Ozarks. One person is dead after a head-on crash in Barry County. Shirley Bell was driving southbound on Highway 39 in Jenkins when her vehicle crossed the center line and hit a second car head-on. Bell died at the scene. A 14-year-old passenger in Bell's vehicle and the driver of the second vehicle were taken to a hospital in serious condition.
Students in an area school district will have to find an alternate way to get to school this morning if they normally ride the bus. Richland R4 posted on its Facebook page that the district is down to 2 bus drivers due to COVID-19 and are not able to run bus routes today. They are evaluating the situation and will update families once all their options are looked at and a plan is made moving forward.
Also for you, Missouri's governor and first lady announced the date for a rescheduled fall festival. It'll be held alongside the yearly trick-or-treating event that happens at the People's House in Jefferson City. It'll be on the lawn of the governor's mansion Saturday, Halloween, October 31st.
In more local news, Springfield Mayor Ken McClure and members of the newly formed Ozarks Performing Arts League will share details about a holiday community event. The announcement is happening this morning at 10. We'll be there to keep you updated on it, about also online and coming up at midday.
Tonight is the last of 4 local candidate forums, and on the agenda is a pro-con forum on Amendment 3. The virtual forums hosted by Drury University's L.E. Meter Center and for Politics. It's set to start up at 6 o'clock. Voters will vote on this amendment during the November election. It involves keeping a plan known as Clean Missouri, which voters passed in 2018, or rolling back some of the changes approved 2 years ago. You can find the forum at this site. That's drury.edu/amendment3-forum.
A portion of the Frisco Trail is now closed for the next 2 weeks due to the US 160 widening project. The trail is closed at Farm Road 103 in Willard, while crews tied the new pedestrian underpass into the trail. It's expected to be reopened the night of October 27th.
Onto a traffic alert for you now. Drivers can expect nighttime delays and lane closures along Route 14 in Nixa over the next 2 evenings, happening west of Gregg Road from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. tonight and Thursday. Tonight, 2 lanes will be closed while crews work. Once that is finished, traffic will shift and the westbound shoulder and driving lane will be closed. Tomorrow night, crews will lay that asphalt down starting on the east side. Here's a look at what's coming up on CBS this morning.
Coming on, Gayle King's exclusive interview with Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, what he says happened that deadly night. Plus, as the air gets chillier, see how some restaurants are bringing the heat to outdoor dining. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
News that we have for you right now. The second presidential debate was supposed to be tomorrow. That's been canceled since President Trump won't do a virtual debate and Joe Biden does not want to either. They're both going to host respective town halls. Donald Trump on NBC, Joe Biden on ABC. Exactly.
So they are scheduled, for tomorrow. This will be interesting to see and how this is going to turn out. Just very different. Still finding out details about what's going to happen, but thanks for joining us here on Daybreak.